Operation Dudula continues its clean-up operation in the Joburg CBD. Organisers claim their move is aimed at removing undocumented foreign traders and drug dealers in communities. eNCA's Nqobile Madlala is in the CBD and she joins us live. Nqobile, last weekend we saw scuffles between Operation Dudula members and the police as they were trying to stop Operation Dudula members from entering a shopping centre in Norwood. What's the situation at the moment?
Well, today, Anli, we've seen the walk from the place that they said they were starting, which is Beesnodia Square. They've walked around the CBD. We understand that the main focus today is to find the inner city and hand in those memorandums. But I want to bring in one of the leaders here. Let's just ask you, what is the main purpose for today?
No, the main purpose for today is as consistent as yesterday. The mission continues. Ours is to go to all the identified areas that are employing illegal foreigners and addressing them, saying that South Africans can't be confined in street corners and in Nqobile corners in the townships and villages. Our people want the low-hanging fruits of our economy, the jobs. We're addressing them, giving them memorandums to say that let's engage. By this time, let's start the process of getting young people's CVs and have a timeline where we say by this time we should have taken X amount of young people from South Africa, and that's it.
But I mean, how sure are you that they will do a follow-up and they will employ South Africans?
Look, it's not about surety. It's about us all doing the right thing. If they don't do the right thing, then they'll have to suffer the consequences of us coming with an accelerated program. This is a very soft program. For those who think we are aggressive, they actually not thinking or even listening to us. It's a soft program where there's dialogue and there's no action, there's no physical anything. That's why to date there's no Dudula operation that has ever had a violent situation in it.
But Nhlanhla, we spoke to people yesterday and some of the immigrants were saying that this is unfair, in fact, because they also need work as much as South Africans.
Look, it's very rich for someone who is dealing illegal to say legal practices are unfair. Unfair, illegal. Unfair, illegal. We mustn't even give them the airtime necessary. Let's all make sure, even the media, that what comes first in this country is the constitution and the laws. Anyone who has commentary outside the law, we shouldn't give them airtime. Everyone who's here is here to uphold the constitution and the law of South Africa. We are not here riding on our own opinions. The crannies that are here, that were once called criminals, are here on an ordinary Sunday to fight for the future of their children, the same way they did in '76.
All right, but then now, so what is the way forward for today?
The way forward for today is that we come from Bree and we address the Bree Street junction where all the businesses are, the hub of those businesses, and now we are moving to Superbet to also engage with the management and owners of Superbet. From Superbet, we move to Reef Hotel, and we call it a day.
Thank you very much. Nhlanhla there, Anli, just explaining to us what's in the program of the day today. But he's saying that basically they are delivering those memorandums of 100% South African employment. But he's saying that even though we have spoken to some of the foreign nationals that felt that this march is unfair, he's saying that it's very rich of them perhaps to take their own side based on what we are seeing on the ground with regards to unemployment rates. But also he's saying that if it's illegal, it's easier to do than it is when it's legal.
Nqobile, thank you very much. Perhaps next time you engage with the leadership of Operation Dudula, you can ask them whether, if this is a soft program with no violence, they are planning to escalate that. That sounded like what we were hearing there. If they don't get results, they might look at escalating their approach. Nqobile Madlala coming to us from the Joburg CBD there.